Welcome my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. I'm just coming on quickly. I've got a live tonight at 7 p.m. Cuppa Catering Cars. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I've just taken delivery of a new pen from Cult Pens. Cult Pens I am loving at the moment. I love their service. They're very thorough, very quick to deliver, free shipping in the UK, and an exceptional what's the word I'm looking for, amount of stock. You know, they've got a lot of lines that they have for sale on their website, and as of yet I haven't gone on there and not been able to find something that I'm looking for. So big shout out to Cult Pens. I've just noticed they put some little love hearts in as well, which is really sweet. It's the little things. So last month you will have seen me talk about the Benu pen that I bought, which this one is the Bourbon, which is part of the Euphoria range, and I have been using this pen constantly and it's absolutely beautiful. The ink that I put in there is the topaz ink, and yeah, it's something that I'm writing constantly, or using to write constantly. And I said that I wanted to get one more Benu pen. Just looking at the things they put in the bag. One more. I like that paper clip actually. As a stationery lover, I'm gonna keep that, which I saw as kind of like a sister pen, because this one is these beautiful golds and bronze colour. And the other one that I like the look of was the Vodka on the rocks, and so I've ordered it, and here is, we've got, I wonder if this is another one of those little stands for it. It is. It's a different design. This one is in like a solid purple. That's really nice. So the first one was sparkly in green and blue. This one is in purple. They sit on the kind of like the join where the Benu part is, so quite nice. It says Benu printed there as well. I also ordered some ink, and the ink that I've gone for, before I show you the pen, we'll just talk about the ink, is Alarmy ink, and it's in their turquoise. And I love their bottles. I really like their bottles. So we'll have a look at this ink. I really perhaps should do a video on my inks, because I've got quite a nice ink selection now. This is my third Lamy ink. The first one is the blue black, which I use in my Lamy 2000. And then I have part of their crystal range, the topaz, which is in my Benu Euphoria Bourbon. Okay, so let's have a look at how they have these great bottles. You can see here, there's a little window here. You can pull out your own blotting paper. I just want to do a quick, before I put it into the pen, I want to do a quick test with it to make sure that it's definitely the colour ink that I want. So I'm just going to take a glass pen. Okay, so we have oh, that's nice, Lamy turquoise. This one is Lamy turquoise. That's a nice dark colour actually. Yep. Okay, and then all I do with the glass pen is just take off the excess ink, pop that there, and towel dry the nib, and we're good to go. Good to go for another test. I bought in readiness a converter. This is an international standard converter. I'm going to pop that on because I'm so clumsy, even though I'm going to be inking up this pen in a little while. So let's just take the converter out ready. This one is the online, it's called, but any international standard converter will work. Okay, so let's have a look at the pen. I love this moment. Okay, we'll open it up at this end. So we have this sleeve. The packaging and everything is beautiful, really beautiful. It's rose petal finish with the cold stamping in gold. Really, really nice. And you can see on the bottom, next to the barcode, it gives you the name, which is, this one is a Vodka on the rocks. So if you wanted to keep it in its box, you could and easily identify it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. I think, and the reason why I chose the turquoise ink is because of these kind of turquoise colours within this kind of icy, silvery. That is so beautiful. So glad I got this. Comparing it with the, so this has kind of like red accents to it. But this is really beautiful. Love it. Okay, so let's twist it off. So we have our cap, it is screw, fasten. The nibs are fantastic. I love how big the nibs are. And then we will pop out the free ink cartridge, and then we will attach the converter. Oops. Let's pop that in. Make sure it's in firm, so that's nice and firm, as you can see. Just test it. Yeah. And then we're good to ink her up. I'll put it against a white background because hopefully you might be able to see the process, even though I've showed it many times before, or a few times before now. So we submerge the nib and then push all the way down till we can't go anymore, and then start to draw up. Takes a couple of goes, make sure it's airtight to push all the air out. See, there's still quite a bit of air in there, so I'm just going to do it again. Push down, all the way down, and then bring it up. There we go, we've got a good fill now, as you can see. I'll just take a paper towel, make sure we're giving it a good clean all the way around, and then there we go. Oops, spraying a little bit. let's just give that a wipe. Okay, so one thing you have to get used to when you work with fountain pens is inky hands and fingers, especially when you're inking up new pens and you're, like me, quite a novice and just getting used to it. But, okay, so let's do the writing test. I'm going to post it. I know a lot of people don't post their Benus because it makes a really large pen, but I like to post them because, knowing me, the cap will roll off and I'll wheel over it in my chair or something, or misplace things. So I like to have everything where I know I can find it. Oh, this looks so beautiful. This time, I'm not sure if it will show. Maybe, perhaps not. I've gone for a broad nib. Now, this is my first broad nib. All my other pens, with the exception of the Lamy 2000, which is an extra fine, it came with an extra fine, I go for medium nibs. Even the Benu Euphoria Bourbon is a medium nib. But I wanted to try a broad nib just to see what the writing experience is like. Another great thing about Cork pens is you can easily select your nib. In fact, it asks you to select your nib. You order the pen and then it asks you what nib you would like, which is great. All of the other pens, it's what's ever come with it. So a good thing about Cork pens. Okay, so what have we got here then? So let's see how this writes. Oh, it writes beautifully. Benu, Euphoria, and this is the Vodka on the rocks. I'm using a broad nib, and the ink is Lamy turquoise. This just glides beautifully. There's no scratchiness or anything. Really, really nice. Gorgeous. I really like this colour as well. Really like it. It's a nice colour. You get 50ml bottles in this. It's 30ml if you buy the Lamy Crystal range, but quite a lot of ink in there. And the great thing about these bottles is, if I can take this off quite easily, is this little dimple underneath. So you can really get down to fill your nibs. While I've got this open, let's pop out the little bit of blotting paper. There we have it, and you can just pull that off and use that for cleaning your nib. They are perforated, so you can just pull them off and just clean all the way around to make sure you don't end up with ink on your fingers. So I'm Simon, thank you for watching. Oh, look at that. And I will see you, if you're a subscriber to my channel, I'll see you at the live at 7 p.m. As for more fountain pens, we'll have to see. I am interested in getting a TWSBI because I like the idea of playing around with pump kind of fill-in devices, pens, rather than converters or cartridges. So possibly, because I have got an ink that I'd really like to get as well, which I think would go nice with one of them, but that's for another time. At the moment, I'm going to enjoy the pens and the inks that I've got. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed.